At home, I'm John Holt.
And I'm Christelle Bell. The toxicology report is in police hands tonight. Fox 4's Malik Jackson joins us now live from KCPD headquarters. Malik, what are you learning about that report that's out?
John and Christelle, we have confirmed with multiple sources that the families of Clayton McGinney, Ricky Johnson, and David Harrington were notified earlier this afternoon by detectives that the toxicology report is complete. Now, it is important to note that these reports are very detailed, so what has been given to these families is preliminary. But what we do know is that there were several substances found to be in these men's bodies, including the presence of cocaine. Now, let's take a step back here because we were given the timeline about 6 to 8 weeks as to when we would get these results back. We haven't even passed the 4th week mark just yet. Moving forward, this will allow KCPD to finish their investigation and pass this case off to prosecutors. It's crucial that we note that this comes one day after these families in fact met with the prosecuting attorney there in Platte County. After that meeting concluded, these families said that they were satisfied, and one day later, here we are with these reports. We reached out to KCPD. They had little to say about this development, but they did confirm that they have been in contact with these men's families. Now, there is an important person when we talk about next steps, and that is Jordan Willis, the man who lived inside of this home. Yesterday, we reported that he checked into rehab, and now we have these toxicology reports detailing what may have happened to his 3 friends. We also do know from a source that they have determined a cause of death, but they have not released that just yet. We reached out to Jordan Willis's attorney, and at this time, we have not heard back. John, Christelle.
Malik, you mentioned originally we were thinking 6 to 8 weeks on this toxicology report, which is pretty typical. All of a sudden it shows up. Any indication as to why? Was it expedited for some reason?
That's a question that we at this time really don't have an answer to because, as you know, through our reporting, we had reached out to the medical examiner multiple times, and each time we reached out, they had the same line that no one person's death is more important than another person's death. So that this was going to take the standard amount of time from 6 to 8 weeks. But as we mentioned, this is less than 4 weeks, and this case has drawn national attention, and it has been very important for police and for prosecutors to get these results as far as what the next steps would be. But again, you'd have to believe that they did expedite this process because from everything we heard since the day that these men were found is that these reports would take 6 to 8 weeks. But again, here we are, less than 4 weeks from when they were found in the backyard of that Northland home. We have these toxicology reports.